In the case study of Merck and Company, we have to see two things. First, the people affected is people in the third world country. What that means is not that it's different than us. It just means that the kind of governments are different. What I'm trying to say is the company has the technology, the science, and the research to do what they have to do. What is not Merck's responsibility to deal with distribution to third world countries and to double check that it is working. The company can distribute to anywhere, but if the governments are gonna steal the product and sell it, making profit by private companies or actually private hands, it's still the same problem. The patient not gonna receive anything. Now, in order for us to be fair, the medicine is effective and it will work, but it's responsibility of other kind of organizations to make sure that it will be distributed. The responsibility of the company is make the research, create the medicine, make sure that it's under the law, make sure that it's not gonna do anything extra to the human body, and if those has a side effect, make sure that those side effects are easily manageable and not gonna be a bigger trouble. Other than that, who is the last user is a complete chain. That chain comes from the research, the lab, the distributors here in the US, the distributors on the third world country that it will go, the governments, non-profit organizations, the the hospitals, the clinics. I mean, it's a lot of chain people in that chain. If the full responsibility gonna go to Merck and Co, it makes, in my opinion, no sense. In my opinion, it should be a shared responsibility between more groups in that chain. We have to understand this. We're talking about people in both areas, the patient and the researcher, for example. We can say that it's not about profit, but researchers have to live. Uh, Research have a cost. Economically speaking, making a breakthrough like this, it is not costly efficient. It has a lot of cost. It has a lot of problems before it becomes a success, and that takes time, and that takes money, and that takes everything that any company will have. Why the responsibility should be just for one? Why we don't see that the ethics are applied to everyone, are applied to the the governments in the third world country and the governments here? If our country decides to help a third world country, in my opinion, the best option is to get a non-profit organization that is actually private to manage it. Because public organizations in other countries, we don't know what we're dealing with. They might look really good and they just at the end gonna sell it underground. This is not the first time that happens. Every time that something happens, for example in Haiti, government sends tons of help. The people actually do whatever they have to do in order to send what the people needs, and at the end we know it's 20% of the full total, whatever goes to the final user, the people. Why this company should have all the responsibility of it? Why they have to lose it? The other people just want to win and win and win. This is not a problem about one company. This is a problem about society. And society, as we understand it, is not the same from this side to the other side. I am not saying in any point that we shouldn't help. Yes, we have to help. Yeah, it is part of mission and vision of the company. Um, as they said, we try never to forget that medicine is for people, it's not for the profits. The profits follow, and if we have remembered that, they have never failed to appear. But profit is there. It's a word that we're gonna have to deal with, and being as honest as possible is disrespectful from third world countries governments to negotiate with something that it should be for free for the people, but that is not our responsibility. Our responsibility is to make it, distribute it, sell it at better prices, make better deals, but try to get a win-win situation. We're the only ones that are gonna lose, and that makes no sense. Talking the last part about just people and just being a human being, not a business person. The people that is suffering from blindness, I mean river blindness, is people that live in poverty. They don't have the money to pay it. They maybe never gonna have it. So as a business company, we have to sell it, but as humans, it is important to do whatever we can in order to help, and that means make sure that the people involved on this will help, will really help, not just sign a paper saying that yeah, we accept the help that you guys send in and we're going to distribute it and then sell it. That's my point of view, and thank you so much for listening.